Agrobacterium. It sounds like a scary science fiction monster, but it's actually a tiny bacterium. You can't even see it without a microscope. This bacterium lives in the soil. It might be small, but it has a special skill. Agrobacterium can genetically modify plants. This means it can change the plant's DNA. DNA is like the instruction manual of a living organism. It tells the plant how to grow and what characteristics to have. Agrobacterium inserts a part of its own DNA into the plant's DNA. Imagine inserting a new page into an instruction manual. This changes the plant's traits or characteristics. Scientists used to think this was harmful. They thought it caused only diseases in plants. But then they made a discovery. Agrobacterium can be a valuable tool. It can help us improve crops and make them more resilient. How does this tiny bacterium modify a plant's DNA? It's a fascinating process. Imagine Agrobacterium as a hacker. This hacker carries a special piece of DNA called a plasmid. The plasmid is like a USB drive containing new genetic information. When a plant is injured, it releases certain chemicals. Agrobacterium senses these signals. It's like a burglar alarm going off. The bacterium is attracted to the injured plant. It attaches itself to the plant cell. Then it uses its plasmid to inject the new DNA into the plant cell. The plant's own machinery mistakenly recognizes the new DNA as its own. It incorporates the foreign DNA into its own genome. The plant has been successfully hacked. Now, it will start following the new instructions encoded in the inserted DNA. Scientists realized the potential of Agrobacterium. They figured out a way to control this tiny hacker. They removed the harmful genes from the bacterium's plasmid. Then they replaced them with genes that carry desirable traits. Imagine you want a plant to be resistant to a certain disease. Scientists can insert a gene for disease resistance into the Agrobacterium's plasmid. Then, they infect the plant with this modified bacterium. The bacterium delivers the disease resistance gene into the plant's DNA. The plant, now genetically modified, can withstand the disease. This has revolutionized agriculture and plant biotechnology. Agrobacterium has become an essential tool in developing genetically modified GM crops. These GM crops offer numerous benefits. They can increase crop yield, reduce pesticide use, and enhance nutritional value. One famous example is Bt cotton. Scientists used Agrobacterium to insert a gene from a bacterium called Bacillus thuringiensis into cotton plants. This gene makes the cotton plants produce a protein that is toxic to certain insects. As a result, Bt cotton is resistant to these pests. Farmers can reduce their reliance on pesticides, which is beneficial for the environment and human health. This is just one example of how Agrobacterium is shaping modern agriculture.